Hello, everyone out there in Vlogland. I know it's been a long time. I know that I am used to, having my vlogs of the Shah of the Sunset up to date and, put together. But as of late, I have not been somewhat inspired by the Shah, so that's why you haven't seen any videos. I just thought it was a bunch of foolery. However, I did get an email from one of my followers who was like, you have to do a vlog on the Shah of the Sunset. Even if you don't have any followers besides myself, you have to do it. So this is for you. You know who you are. This is for you. Okay, so recapping. Last night, Shah of the Sunset was back in full effect, and I don't know what my first impression was, per se, of all the shenanigans. I mean, I was happy that MJ got her mom to go to therapy. I was happy about that because I think her mom really, really needs to go to therapy. It was crazy how she, could sit there and see her daughter just break down. Because it's obvious that MJ had some emotional, spiritual, mental things going on. So it was funny to see her mom just kind of like, watch her daughter sit there and cry about some stuff and then walk off like, I don't have time for this. But I was very, very proud when she came back and was like, you know what, if you want to go to therapy, I'll go to therapy. I'm also going to give extra kudos to the therapist. I mean, I was really thinking there was going to be some of this whole, oh my gosh, you're a mother, let's just hold hands, kumbaya crap. But I got to give it to the therapist. She was on point. She let her know this is a grown-ass woman. This is not your little girl. You gave up that right to raise a little girl a long time ago, and you need to respect her for the adult that she is. I was like, yes, honey, give it all to the mother, because she needed to hear that. It was ridiculous to me how this woman had spent her life. I mean, number one, she never asked for MJ's forgiveness. She never asked for the father's forgiveness, but lives her life as if she's entitled to it. I mean, part of me can't wait to see what happens from this point on in regards to therapy. And the bigger question in my mind is, what happened to the mother? What did the mother go through to actually leave her 6-year-old daughter and turn her back and say, you know what, I'm going to do my own thing? So I was happy to see that. That was a very good session, if I could say so myself. What I wasn't too fond about, and excuse my appearance, y'all, I'm tired as hell, but what I wasn't too fond about was the whole split personality Gigi session. Or what do they call it? They called it shuttling. That was the weirdest mess I have ever seen in my life. So basically, if I don't want to take responsibility for my whack ass actions, I'm a shuttle. Let's see if I can do it. Girl, you know I don't like your hair. You know that you always wearing stank ass dresses, and you need to go run a couple of miles because your body ain't hitting it. Well, I hear what you're saying, but this is me. This is my way of expression. And I think when I wear my short dresses that it gives me the attention that I need because I'm the bomb.com.net. If that ain't the dumbest shit, the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life, now, if this is what getting a doctorate in psychology, or I don't know, in psychiatric, whatever, does, then I'm in the wrong field. I need to go back to school and get a damn master's, a bachelor's, master's, and a doctorate in psychology, because I don't understand. That was stupid as hell. From the time from the moment Shah of the Sunset came on the air, Gigi has been the resident bully. She has been jumping up, moving chairs, pop locking, guns, knives, all that kind of stuff. When what you need to do is an episode of Scared Straight. Put that little skinny heifer in lockdown, cell D, with some of these hardcore criminals that uncut and stabbed a bitch and shot a bitch. And I guarantee you, Gigi will change her whole entire outlook of how bad she is. That's what you need to do. Put on an episode of Scared Straight on TLC, if I'm not mistaken. Put on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand how this adult goes to therapy, and the therapist got her thinking that it's okay for her to shuttle between herself to understand that her actions were not cool. I don't know. I mean, that whole therapy session gets a boo from me because I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. I just, oh, in the words of Funky Dineva, it was ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. A part of me is just taken back because there's really nothing to say about it. It was stupid. It was dumb. And it made it look crazy as hell. You know? I mean, for somebody to do all this jumping around and bouncing around, what Asa should have did was she should have took all her weight, put it in her right foot, and kicked that hole in her throat. Made her catch her, you know what I'm saying? She should have did that. You know, all of that, I'm getting drunk, and I think all that liquid courage, child, boo, please. Hit me with some real shit, because that right there was play, and I was not co-signing. So, Gigi, you still played. You still haven't convinced me that you tough. You know, not saying you have to convince me, but I'm pretty sure if I feel this way, I'm pretty sure, you know, half of America who watch the damn show feel the same way. So, you know, you can miss me with that foolishness. Now, on to just tomfoolery and propaganda. Reza calls this little, you know, just, you know, call the nations, Jews and Muslims sitting together. I mean, I felt like we had a Martin Luther King moment. You know, one day we gonna sit to the table, little Jewish babies and little Muslim babies, and we gonna sit around and we gonna break some bread and we gonna say yes and we gonna get it together and we ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna, I mean, they're fighting because Gigi's gonna apologize. Child, boo. Rather, got that dinner together, honey, and you know, I'm not one who's talking about anybody's nose, but my nose, for all pretense and purposes, is very ethnic. It's why I'm still cute, but it's why. So when I look at Gigi's boyfriend, yeah, he do got a gonzo nose. I mean, he does. I mean, but it's okay. I think I had mentioned it in an earlier vlog when that stuff finally, you know, when it went down a long time ago. I mean, and what? It's a part of you. It's who you are. Take it or leave it. You know, I mean, it is what it is. But anyway. So here you got in the little, you know, the behind the scenes, oh, he was talking shit about me. He was talking stuff about me. He was bad-mouthing me. And this and that third. That was stupid. 'Cause my thing is this. If somebody's saying something about you that you want to confront, the boss, in my opinion, is the one that will call that person on PT. Just pick up the phone and be like, look, I heard you had some shit to say about me. Do we have a problem? Don't wait till you get in front of a whole audience to all of a sudden I'm gonna start beating my chest. Now I like Mike. I always thought Mike was an upstanding dude, and Mike has always been that cat that said, you know, I'm gonna take the high road and all this kind of stuff. But he kind of let me down, you know, because I just felt like if dude was talking shit about you and he's not gonna bring it up, then he's a cat. He's a wash. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? You know from the fact that he didn't feel the need to bring it up and to do anything that he wasn't that type of dude. But then when he said, Mike, I'm telling you, I'm gonna break your legs. Who says this? This is not a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. This is not, you know, who said I'm gonna break your arms and I'm gonna take your tongue and I'm gonna lick your balls and with your own tongue I'm gonna just throw it on the ground. And who says this? I couldn't understand what was going on. Now, I don't know if that's how they get down. You know, people who are from Iran, and they get down like that, and that's just their thing. But I mean, it just, it vexes my heart because I couldn't understand the fight. Now, I will admit, I did go see Hansel and Gretel, or whatever the name of the movie is, like, you know, kind of like 5-10 minutes into the ending of this thing, but I just thought it was absolute nonsense. I mean, you know, then you got Gigi. If anybody's going to be stabbing somebody, it's going to be me. Child, please. That's the crazy thing. If it's not her, if she's not involved, if she's not the one that's raising hell and raising sand, then did we all see how mellow she was? Did we all see how much she was like, no, 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 don't do it, don't fight, don't fight. She had the knife in the other hand. Come on, really, Cat? Like, really? You know what I'm saying? Then you had like, you know, 5 people over here, 5 people over here. Sammy talking about, this is my house, man, don't do that, this and that third. Well, no, Sammy, what you should have done was, you should have said, all y'all get y'all asses out of my house. And if you want to cut up in the middle of the front yard, then you cut up in the middle of the front yard. But don't try me. You know what I'm saying? I know Sammy had a gun somewhere in the damn house because he should have got his gun. So, you know what? I'm going to start popping caps up in somebody's ass if you disrespect my motherfucking house. That's what he should have said. But, you know, I mean, I do understand coming from a totally different culture, coming from a totally different, way of looking at things. But I mean, again, SHAHS was just, it was weak. It was weak. This whole season was somewhat weak to me. You know, I have more fun watching Housewives of Atlanta, which I said I would never vlog about, but I have more fun watching Housewives of Atlanta and Kenya's crazy ass antics than I am watching this foolishness. I mean, you know, like I said, Gigi gave me all kind of life when she was doing that shuttling shit, going back and forth. Well, you know, if it wasn't for me, you would be dead. To me, that constitutes medicine. You need some pills. You need something, because I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't, you know, not saying that because you have money you don't have problems. I get that. You know, as Biggie says, more money, more problems. I get it. But it's one thing to have problems because, you know, just the way of the world. It's another thing to invite problems in your circle. That doesn't make any sense. You know, you have, you know, a number of good friends that y'all can go and hang out or whatever and, you know, have disagreements or whatever, but it's really not that kind of environment for you to try to fight the people who really are there for you. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, get your coins, collect your checks, and keep it moving. Add on to the wealth that you already have, because it doesn't make any sense to ruin friendships over nothing. And when you look back on it, it's like, this is a waste of time and space. We just did it for the cameras, but after lights, and camera and action are over, you're left holding nothing. You're left holding empty bags. You know, Lily scares me. I want her to have a sandwich. I do. I want Lily to have a sandwich. Not just one sandwich. I want her to have buffet style. You know, we don't eat pork, so I'm not going to advocate pork, but some beef would not hurt, and some fried chicken would probably help her. I think that she's on a slippery slope. I've never seen anybody's arms that small, and if they're that small on TV, I can imagine how they look in real life. Like, that bitch is throwing up in the toilet somewhere. Now, you might not believe me, but I think that yeah, I think she's kind of like borderline. I don't understand Lily. I don't get it. I mean, her hair weighs more than her body, and I think she's stuck in 1960 world, where at some point in time that shit was cute. But no, I'm sorry, Lily. No. Eat, please eat. I mean, please. You're scaring me. Please, you're scaring Middle America. I mean, I don't know, just eat. To wrap this whole thing up, I don't want to take, you know, any more of your time. God, my boobies look huge on this thing. I guess I should have set up like this. But to wrap this whole thing up, I look forward to, you know, to what Bravo has in store for the rest of the SHAHS season. You know, I mean, I know it's coming to an end, but it's been whack. And that whole diamond water shit, whatever. Water's not regulated. And how do you know that it was actually real diamonds? There might be some cubic zirconia up in that mug, and you drinking it and get caught. I don't know. I like Asa. You know, like she said, she's the hip hop, or what did she say, the priestess or something. I don't know. I checked out on her a long time ago, but I think what I want to see, I want to see Asa lose her cool one time and scare Gigi ass half to damn death. And I want people just to not interfere. Not interfere. Let Gigi swing her arms. Let Asa return that lick. And I guarantee you, Gigi would not be jumping at anyone anymore. The problem with Gigi is that she needs a good ass whooping. Any person who has been in therapy for anger management since they've been 12 years old, I blame her parents. What the hell are you so mad about at 12 years old? What? What you so mad at? You got both parents, you've been taken care of well, but you angry at 12. Child boo. Gigi parents should have whooped her ass. And that would take care of all of that anger. She would have put that shit in perspective and should have been a productive citizen out here working like the rest of society, trying to make it, instead of sitting back waiting for her daddy to do whatever. You know, history has a funny way of repeating itself, and I would hate for the day to come when the bitch ain't got a penny in the bank and she got to figure out how to make $1 out of 15 cents. But anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. Like I said, SHAHS Sunset hasn't really been doing it for me, but for that one person, and you know who you are, who sent me a message today saying, you need to do a video, here's your video. I hope you like it, and until something comes up that is vlog worthy, I will see you guys later in Vlogland, and I wish you the best. Bye.